Hey friends, welcome to the channel. If you're learning Dutch or if you want to learn it and you really don't like studying grammar, this is the right video for you. Los geht's! My name is Dustin. I'm an IT project manager from Germany. On this channel, we create content that helps us to be more productive, to learn new things, especially languages, and to live a happier and more fulfilling life. Today, I want to review together with you a book to learn Dutch the natural way that a friend of mine has written and that I find super useful. As a disclaimer, I don't get anything for it and thus try to be as unbiased as I can be. It's suited for beginners who just start out to learn Dutch. And yeah, this is the book. Alright, let's dive into today's... Oh, wait. First, a nice sip of coffee, you know it. Los geht's. In the description it says, learn Dutch without studying? Use this proven method. Learn 1,500 and more essential words by reading a novel. The novel starts easy and gradually becomes more challenging, so your Dutch improves. It's not a regular starter book to learn Dutch, but basically a novel, or to be more precise, a great reader, including an audiobook that you get without paying anything extra. It consists of two pieces. One is the actual book with a story, and the other is a vocabulary list that you can use on the side to look up words without needing to turn the pages every time you don't know something. What's also super useful is that the words are not in alphabetical order, but just in chronological and by chapter, which makes it super easy and fast to review stuff. Also, this way you don't get distracted by any device. The method it uses is basically to teach you the language through reading and listening, or in other words, consuming comprehensible and compelling input to assimilate the language like a child would do. For that, the book will give you a structured plan you can follow to do each day something and eventually finish the book. There's lots of repetition also between the stories, which is great to learn vocabulary the natural way and to make it more comprehensible. Same applies to the pictures that set the context of each story. What's also cool is that the content is actually interesting. It's easily written, but nevertheless is the story an interesting one, and you want to know what comes next. Language learning in itself and how to do it plays also a part of the story itself, and is nicely intertwined, including also a love story with some life lessons. Okay, now let's have a look at the book together. So as you can see here, we have 3 parts with about 8 to 10 stories each. And this is how the first story looks like. It's called Reza and the Serverster. And you have a short introduction, what it's all about, and then you have a dialogue. And that's basically the same for each story. And additionally to that, you also have a picture that sets a bit the context and helps you to understand. And of course you have the whole story read out aloud by Max. And the audio quality is really good. So let's listen into it.
Wauw, denkt Reza. Bij zijn tafel staat een vrouw.
Yeah, and this way you can then read the story and listen to it at the same time. And what's also great is that you can listen to the stuff afterwards or while you are doing other stuff. And then you can repeat it over and over again. And this way the vocab will stick. So now let's come to the pros and cons. So first of all, it's really nicely printed and has a good quality. It costs also only 25 euros and it will keep you busy for quite some time without getting you bored out or so. And it's definitely more interesting than just studying grammar. Then also you get the free audio version, which is included when you buy the book. It follows science, so the comprehensible and compelling input theory when it comes to acquiring a language. Also, as mentioned earlier, it has an interesting and engaging story, and the vocabulary that gets mentioned is actually useful and not that abstract. Also, the audiobook quality is great. Now let's come to the cons. So the audiobook is not yet on Spotify, despite what the book says, but I expect that maybe to change in the future. But yeah, you can get it on many other platforms, so that's not really a big deal. Also, the audiobook has only one narrator, that's Max, who is doing a great job, but multiple voice actors would have been better maybe. But yeah, this is again just a minor point and really doesn't spoil anything. So in conclusion, if you like to read paper books and want to learn Dutch, not by memorizing grammar rules, but by actually developing a solid comprehension of the language first, then this might be the right book for you. If you work with it intensively, then you'll definitely acquire the most important grammar to start with and to then branch out and search for other easy material to proceed working on the language. You know, I'm a big fan of LingQ. An application that allows you to learn languages in the same way, but gives me more flexibility in what I want to import, etc. But at the same time, the offer can be overwhelming and stop you from actually get going. That's what I really like about this book. It's a paper book and you don't get distracted. It's one resource that has everything you need to start, and you can use your dead time to repeat listening to it over and over again and to make it stick. So I can definitely recommend this book. If you're interested, you'll find a link in the description of this video. Do you have any other resources I should review? Please let me know in the comments. And if you want to know more about how I learned Dutch, have a look at this playlist here. Or if you want to know what my most favorite language learning app is, have a look at this video here. If you found the video useful, please leave me a like and a subscription to the channel, and to not miss anything going forward, click also on the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching and see you the next time.